Hey there, how secrets are stopping you from supersizing your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. Actually, it's fear, secrets, and lies that are stopping you and preventing you from supersizing your business. Today is day 5 of the Leadership Energy series that we're discussing by Cheryl Lightshoe. Love her model, love this book. It's all about I Speak Energy, and I Speak Energy says, I speak my truth and it is liberating. It's all about saying what you need to say and what needs to be said in a way that other people get and honor, but both honors you and other people. So let's talk about what Cheryl shares in this chapter. Really, really powerful. She writes it from the perspective of mostly helping people that work with other people like employees, but it's very applicable to those of us that are building our own businesses. Leadership is a key component to building our businesses. And the way she combines it with energy theory and bioenergy is absolutely incredible and extremely powerful, which is why I'm reading her book and sharing it with you. Incidentally, she's going to be on the Women's Summit. She's going to be a guest speaker on the Women's Summit in January. And she will explain these concepts to you in a much more eloquent, better way than I can. But as I'm going through and reading her book, because I'm loving it and applying it to my business and growing my businesses, I want you to be able to do the same, to have the information now, not have to wait till January to be able to apply some of these things. That's how powerful they are. So the energy ingredient of the I Speak Energy is about speaking your truth. And again, fears about speaking our truth, lies that have been perpetuated in the organizations that we're a part of or in our past, and inconsistencies or secrets can impact our ability to speak up and speak our truth. And she gives some, again, incredible examples of people that she creates an open loop with about their stories and as they're continuing throughout the book. But she says a lot of this ties back to I trust energy. The fear component of speaking our truth comes from our unwillingness to trust and love ourselves. And so that comes back from trusting ourselves and knowing that we are perfectly okay no matter what, and that it's all right to speak our truth. And she has us revisit the activity there from the I trust. Remember, action item number 1, and that is feel your feet on the ground. Take a breath, focusing on the physical sensation of your feet on the ground. So feel your feet on the ground, and then ask yourself, what is my value right now, right this instant? What is my value? Not my past, not the future value. What is my value right now as a human being? And then you're ready to speak your message and share your message with the world. Of course, I speak, the energy of that resides in our throat. So if you have any of these symptoms, it might mean that you have a blocked I speak energy. A closed I speak energy includes neck problems, jaw problems, thyroid issues, chronic sinus problems, or swollen glands in your throat. It's really interesting about that. Back when I was in corporate America, I got throat problems and sinus infections all the time. And I didn't realize that that was because I was holding back and I wasn't speaking my truth. The leadership competencies from, remember I should know the name by now, but I can't remember anyway, the big study that has the, Lominger Career Architect Leadership Competencies. Remember there's 67 of them? The 2 that I Speak Energy is impacting is managerial, or I call it entrepreneurial or business owner courage, and informing others. Our job as a leader, and especially when we're running our own business, is to inform other people and let them know what is going on. And as a leader, to bring them into our vision so that we're all working together and on the same page. And if we can't speak up and communicate that, we've got a huge issue in growing and supersizing our business. So the awareness activities, I love that she has awareness activities and then action items for each of these types of energy so that we can open them up and make them more effective in our lives and in our businesses. And so the awareness activities, even if they don't make sense, here's what they are today for this type energy. Honest and uncensored writing in a journal. I will say from personal experience that so works. Reading out loud or being read to. Neck rolls. I do those in yoga with my daughter. And practicing silence. Okay, I need to work on that one. And then pressing your palms to your ears. I don't know why that works, but apparently that works too. So then action learning. There's 2 action learning exercises for today. And as you can imagine, one is about what you want to say and clarifying and knowing in advance and preparing in advance what you want to say. And the other one then is speaking it out loud and practicing it. So the first action learning is journaling is the fastest way to open up your I speak energy. Journaling, in case you haven't noticed, is a very powerful way of improving in any area of your life that you want to improve in, or getting clarity in any area of your life that you want to get clarity and focus in. So you're just going to start with a blank piece of paper. On the top, you're going to write, what do I want to say? And then you're just going to start brainstorming everything you want to say, uncensored, no matter what. Then, after you've completed that, you're going to start another sheet of paper that says what you will say, or what I will say. And on that, any items from the what you brainstorm that you will say to the person, because you're going to have to say it to a person eventually, transfer those onto that sheet. Then, you know, a couple things are going to happen. You might say, yeah, I'm never going to say that to that person, especially if it's something that you really honestly, truthfully believe, but it might hurt their feelings. But you want to keep going back to the I trust exercise from step 1 that we just talked about, so that you feel comfortable and confident in knowing that what you have to say is important. And if it's important and in that person's best interest, then you're going to say it. So wherever you leave that, let that be, and then go on to step 2. Start practicing your what I will say sheet. Find a quiet place and just start saying it out loud. You know, find a place that you can speak it out loud. Speak it out loud a minimum of 3 times. And here what will happen is you'll get more and more comfortable with it. Or there'll be things that you say, yep, I'm not going to say that. That would just hurt that person's feelings, and it's not really going to get the outcome that I want. Or there's going to be things that become easier to say as you practice saying that aloud. I find doing, you know, speeches, you have to always practice. Or if you're going to be comfortable when you go to actually deliver the speech in front of a crowd of people, you have to practice. Now you notice I don't practice on my Facebook lives or on my Instagram lives or on my videos in the morning, but that's me learning and sharing with you what I'm learning. So then step 5 is you're going to schedule a time to speak with the person, because you're going to have to speak to the person and tell them what it is that you need to say. And again, if you need to, you're going to go back and review and practice and get in that grounding energy that gives you the confidence to know that you are good enough. You deserve to say what you have to say. You are entitled to speak up, and people need you to speak up and share your truth with them. And they especially need you to communicate your expectations and the goals and the purpose and the organization and the direction that you want to take your business when you want to supersize and grow your business. So that's it. That's the I speak energy. That is the end of the connecting to others section of the model. And tomorrow we're going to move on to part 3, which is seeing the big picture with the I see energy. So that's it. Practice these activities today. Share in the comments below, you know, what you're learning and if these help you, or if you just think they're crazy and you're not even going to try them, because I want to know. I'm actually trying them, and yesterday's was extremely powerful for me. So share your experiences, because that's how we all grow. Bye. Catch you tomorrow.